Hairstyles. Today I have my nephew with me, Caden, cutest guy ever, sweetest heart ever. Anyway, awesome. We are going to, I've had lots of requests for perms, and I'm like, okay, Caden is the cutest model ever. So it's been a long time since we've permed it, and I've had a lot of people ask, so I'm excited to show you guys how to perm. So I just wanted to introduce him, and then we will start with the first step of what you do in just a second. All right, first step, you guys, you are obviously going to wash the hair, so wet it all down. You're going to want to use a clarifying shampoo. The clarifying shampoo that I use is from Monate. You can use any clarifying shampoo, but it does need to be clarifying. So you're going to wash, and I won't take long, on this part, but I do want you to know you need to wash it twice with a clarifying shampoo. And then no conditioner, please, no conditioner. Anyway, so clarify twice with the shampoo, and then I will show you the next step. Okay, you guys, so second step, I always like to start from the bottom when I perm. So you can tell this section is not that big. You don't want it bigger than the rod that you are going to use. So if you use big sections and you roll it, it's not going to take as good. So that is one of the most important things about a perm is the parting. So do not take big sections, okay? So the other thing is you don't want to go longer than your rod, okay, the section. So I'm going to do 3 around the bottom, okay? So I'm going to take a perm end, and you're going to just set it on there. You need to spray it down with the water bottle. Then you take it with your fingers, you slide it out to the end so you can see the ends are in there. Then you put the rod here. Then you start to turn it. Okay, then you grab both sides, you roll it, roll it. You can see how I did it with both fingers. You don't want to twist it like this, because sometimes you can find yourself going back and forth, and you might know what I mean when you try to do that. Okay, so this next section, I take the perm end there. These are called perm papers. You need a perm paper, and then you can see those ends there. Okay, then you take this, make sure that the ends are straight. You don't want to kink ends. Okay, then you roll it like this, and then after it's rolled and it holds itself in, then you grab both thumbs, then you twist. Both thumbs, twist. Both thumbs, twist. Okay. All right, now, one more over here. Okay. Spray it, and then make sure those ends are there. Same thing, bring this. You roll it to where it's in there so it can hold itself. See, that just fell out. So I'm going to redo that one. Okay, wet that down. Okay, awesome. Now I like to take the next section. Some people like to section theirs out, 3 sections like this. This just saves me time. I just like to see how thick my section is. Okay, so same thing here. I'm gonna bring the paper, pull it out with the ends, make sure it's wrapped around, then you grab it with both thumbs, twist, thumb, thumb, twist. Okay. And you can see how little my sections are. I mean, you don't want them tiny, but you just want them big enough of how big the rod is. Okay, so again, you twist this, make sure that's holding, then thumbs twist, thumb, thumb, twist, thumb, thumb, twist. All right. All right, I will show you one more section, and then I will show you the next step. There, twist. Once it's twisted, then you can twist, thumb, thumb, twist, thumb, thumb, twist. Okay. Get this section over. That is as big as the gray rod. This will give it a tight curl. If you don't want it as tight, which you'll see this at the end, it just lasts so much longer if you do it a little bit tighter. And the look is really, really nice with the gray rod. Okay, same thing. You're gonna, and you need to make sure that the whole, like if it's way too thick, or not even thick, just wide, if it's way too wide and it doesn't hold that hair in, it means your section is too big. Okay, so you can see those ends are there. So you twist that, hold it, twist, thumb, thumb, twist, thumb, thumb, twist. I don't even say twist, I should say roll. Because we're rolling the perm, we're not twisting the perm, we're rolling it. Oh, heck, it's all good. You doing good, Kate?
No, I am.
Okay, good deal. Best mechanic around. He's been mechanicking since he was like 6 months old. It was bred in him. Okay, so there's those ends again. Okay, you twist that. You roll. Thumb, thumb, twist. Thumb, thumb, twist. Roll, not twist. Okay, we're gonna do this next one. All right, you guys, so after I get this one rolled, I'm gonna keep rolling up in the sections until about here. But I do wanna show you guys what we are doing, because we're gonna change it up a little bit. So I'm gonna show you that in just 1 second. So I'm like, cool, Kate, we'll just keep the progress going with the videos, so it'll be fun to see. So now he has the mullet going on, but what we are going to do is we are going to grow this. You can see how this is longer. So I'm gonna perm up to about here, and then I will take this in so it blends in with this. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna grow this until it's long enough to perm, and then we're gonna perm all this, and we're gonna shave the sides like down this way. So all of this will be permed. So it'll be fun. So I'm excited to grow that and then show you guys how we're gonna perm that. So that's our plan of what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm gonna finish rolling this and then I will show you the next step. Okay, you guys, I have it rolled up to here. You can see I put the cotton around and then a towel, okay? I always give my client a towel just in case they can feel it dripping or whatever. Okay, I love Quantum Firm Option Perms. These are my favorite. First thing, you are going to use the waving lotion, okay? You just cut off that top and you need to make sure that every rod is saturated. Okay, so I did that top. Now I'm gonna come down the side and I'm gonna lean his head back a tiny bit just so if it does drip, it kind of drips down instead of forward. And this is how I keep track of where I am at. I always start on one side and then come down. Just go back and forth, make sure they're saturated. Okay. Okay, perfect. They are all saturated. And I just kind of go like that, make sure that's good. All right, then comes with the bag. You definitely want to put the bag around it. And then after I put the bag around it, let's see, here we go. Just make sure it's underneath there. And bring it around this top. And then I clip that so it's tight. Can you see how that's tight? And then I just come around, make sure it's all around the cotton. Okay, and then I set my timer for 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna show you how to check it in 20 minutes. Okay, you guys, so we waited the 20 minutes, the timer just went off, so I'm gonna take the bag off. Caden loves this part, he loves the smell.
So good.
So good. Okay, now I wanna show you guys how to test. Okay, you're gonna bring this up, and then you can see, if you go like this and it curls, then you're good to go. Okay. And really when the neutralizer is on it is when you can really tell. Yeah, see that's starting to curl. So you can see, just double check, make sure it's okay, but you'll really see it with the neutralizer. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that cotton. I am gonna leave it on the bottom, but just take it off of there. Okay, so now I'm gonna have him lay back. Okay, and then you're just gonna rinse it. You're gonna rinse it for at least 3 to 5 minutes with just lukewarm water. Obviously you can't put hot on them, but do not do it in cold. Just do it in the lukewarm. And just make sure you get every single rod and just go over it and over it to rinse it. And then after you do that, then just towel dry it and we'll go over the next part. Okay, so I've rinsed it. I sat him up with the towel. I put a new towel. I always change the towel after we rinse. And then I put new cotton, okay? And then I've been drying each one of these. You really wanna make sure they're dry. You don't want a lot of water in them. So just make sure, I mean, I've dried it a lot, but I'm going back through and I'm just dabbing and pushing on this so the rest of the moisture will come out of there. Okay, so that seems good. All right, now what we're gonna do is the neutralizer. And what the neutralizer does is hardens, it just makes that curl stay in, okay? So like I said, I start on one side. Just make sure you get every single rod. I'm gonna lean his head back just a little bit. Sorry, dude, I didn't mean to like totally move you. Just so it doesn't run on him. So you can go back and forth, just make sure that that is saturated. Then you are going to leave this on for 5 minutes and then you are going to check it. And obviously perms can be different. So you're going to want to read on your perm, you know, the instructions and things like that. But yes, definitely read the instructions, but we are going to leave this 5 minutes and then we're going to do a strand check to make sure that the curl is set, okay? So anyway, we're gonna set the timer for 5 minutes and then we'll come back and we'll check it and then I will show you the next step. All right, you guys, now what we are going to do is do another rod check, so the curl check. So you just take that off, then you're gonna, you can see how it's bending. If that's totally straight, you wanna leave it on a little bit more. You always wanna kind of check in a couple different areas. So see how that's bending that way. Okay, sorry, we're gonna check on this side. I should have checked the other side. But see how that is, you can see that curl? That means you can take them out. So actually I'm gonna start over here. Take these out. I always like to just put my finger underneath here. That way I can just grab the wrap, the paper. The end paper. The end paper is what they are called. Okay, so instead of watching me do all of this, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take them all out and you rinse for 3 to 5 minutes with more cool water. That will help close down the cuticle. And then I will show you as soon as we are all rinsed out. All right, you guys, so fun. Now this is the last step. So here's the perm, and I'm gonna show you how to take this part. We're gonna blend it into this so we can grow this like I was telling you. So anyway, there's the cute curls. You can tell where he wears his hat. It's normal color and then it's bleached out from the sun. But anyway, so cute. Now what we're gonna do, Caden likes the number 1, and then we're going to blend it into the number 2. So he likes it around his ears, really short. The 1. He's like, yes, I love the fade. I don't like it around my ears. Yes. So, it's so funny because when Caden asked me a couple of years ago, like, hey, you know, I think I'm gonna grow my hair. Let's do a perm. Can you perm it? And I'm like, Caden, wait, is it long enough? Because he literally had his hair short since he was tiny. Like, it's just been so short. Because it's straight, but he has a lot of it. So I was like, wait, you growing your hair? Like, it's so, like, thick and straight. So it shocked me. Oh my gosh, it has been so fun and so cute on him. Oh, I guess I shouldn't say cute. It looks good. It looks nice, Cade.
Well, thanks.
You betcha. Okay, so I just go to there with the 2. And then I'm going to show you guys how to blend that in. So there's a tiny bit of hair in between. You can't really see it on blondes as much as dark-haired people, but there is just a tiny line, so I like to go through that to blend that. Okay, perfect. Now what we'll do, because we are growing this, we are just barely going to trim. Just so it stays even and nice. And the way I like to do that is always start in the middle, then I go off to the right, and then to the left. Same thing, middle, right, left, middle, right, left. Yeah, it'll be fun to do and show you guys how to grow this out so we can perm all of it, like the top and everything. That top is gonna drive you nuts until we perm it.
Oh yeah, it will.
But hey, it'll be worth it in the end, right? Hey, you did it. You grew out the back. You went through that awkward stage.
Oh yeah, we'll get it.
Yep, we'll get it.
Whatever the wife wants.
Whatever the wife wants. Whatever the wife wants, she gets. Oh, too funny. Okay, so I'm just double checking everything. So when you, like, I come up on the haircut, you know, this way, then you always go the opposite way to double check your work. Okay, now this is what else what I wanted to show you guys is, so see, this has grown out, and then we have the curl here. So I want to show you guys how to connect that. So I'm going to where the curl is. I'm going to take this off and connect it with this. And that will look so much better where that is curled. All right. Okay, just taking that length off because we don't want it to interfere with the curls. Like, we don't want it to go down into the curls. So you can see how it is just a tiny bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift that hair, just come in this way and just trim it this way. That way it's still going to grow all the same length, but it's not going to hang into that curl at all. So you can just take as much as you think and then check it. You can taking it a tiny bit shorter, just above the curls. Okay. So cute. Okay, now, I mean, not so cute. I shouldn't say cute. I should know better, but it's fine, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of check his front here. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. I do just want to check that. There's just a tiny long, just a little bit longer right there, so thought I'd get that. Okay, now what we're going to do is blend the sides and keep those short. So when you come in, you're going to come in and then you lift that comb out. Just to blend that in. Okay. Then I'm going to turn him into the mirror because I can see here what I'm doing, but when you turn and you look into the mirror, then that way you can see like this way. I just look at it and I can see, you know, is there any piece that's poking out a little bit that we need to take in? And then I'm just going to come through this top area to blend that. It's gonna be fun, Kaden. I'm just excited. Like, Kaden's hair does not take long to grow out. So it's gonna be fun to watch this grow and then come back and perm the whole thing. It'll be awesome. But then keep your sides off. It'll be so cool. Will look good. So you can see how I'm just blending this in with these curls. And make sure you hold the comb out far enough, like when you go in, that you pull it out a little bit. Because if not, if you hold the comb too far in, you're gonna take too much hair. So you're gonna have a dip, like a little chunk out of there. So you wanna make sure that you don't hold the comb in. You wanna come in and then hold it out this way. Okay, again, I'm gonna turn him to the front. So I can see that side. Sorry, they come this way. Okay, sweet. Now, I'm going to just come around his ears. Just clean that up. Sweet, and then we'll do this ear. Is it feeling better, bud?
Oh yeah.
Good, 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 good. Okay, now the other thing. Do not wash for at least 48 hours. Leave it a few days, 2-3 days. You can get it wet, but do not shampoo. And then it's really important when you have a perm, what types of products you use. Because there are some shampoos out there that can kind of strip it so they don't last as long. So anyway, definitely do not wash for a few days. Do not like put hats. Say we permed all of this. I would tell Kaden, do not wear your hat for a few days because what happens is this curl is like locking in. So same with the girl, like if they get a perm, if they pull their hair back into a pony, not good. So you need to wait for those 2 to 3 days after to let that curl just sit in its place so it can just really take. So anyway, hopefully that answers your questions. I know we've been asked to do a perm for a while. I think the curls turned out so good and I love the mullet on Kaden. And he is just so handsome. Anyway, you're awesome, Kate. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to answer them for you and I hope you have a phenomenal day. See ya.